Scientists thought once that the development of physics is complete until Niels Bohr and Heisenberg came up with quantum physics, and on the other side Einstein came up with relativity. These two theories confounded the entire scientific community. Unfortunately, Sir Stephen Hawking passed away before he could complete theory of everything. Sorry to say, but the truth is, theory of everything that encompasses the very big and the very small, the Vibhuchit and the Anuchit, is task of God. A man with a small brain, out of which that 5% is used, cannot combine everything of the universe at one place. No matter how much you try, equations will never match. Anyways, let's get into quantum physics at 4 levels. The science of the very small. Level 1. Subatomic particles can pop up at any place in the universe with different probabilities. Scientifically, they are called probability waves. This is more or less how it looks like. Wherever the wave has the highest kurtosis, the chance of that particle being present there is the highest. So, my body right now has a chance to just vanish and appear in another galaxy. Yes, but the chance is too small. That is why you don't see these things. Now, come to level 2. Heisenberg's theory of uncertainty. If you know one feature of a particle, the other feature is completely uncertain. For example, you know the momentum, the position is unknown. You cannot know about it. Level 3. Wave-particle duality. Every object is both a particle as well as a wave. The famous double-slit experiment proved it. A single photon was found to behave like a particle and wave at the same time. In this experiment, it was found that one single photon somehow passed through both the holes. It means every nanoparticle actually chooses consciously how to behave. Level 4. This part of quantum physics is very amazing. The student of this science will understand and appreciate till level 3. But now we are moving into quantum entanglement. Whenever every particle manifests, it brings with it its own clone. They remain entangled forever until they join back again. And when they join back again, both brothers vanish. Even if they are thousands of light years apart, they behave exactly similarly. Remember, this concept of choice was told in the last level too. This is the basic concept. Very weird, but very true. I'll explain it with pure logic, but keep an open mind. Science cannot be complete without the help of philosophy. Every single particle is conscious. It is something called Chetana. In scriptures, an atom is called Anu. God is omnipresent. That Supreme is present in every Anu in the form of consciousness. And the first manifestation of consciousness is mind. Whatever the mind thinks, wherever mind wants to go, whatever form the mind wants to take, it reaches there, becomes that instantly. So, every subatomic particle, based on its own conscious decision, is free to pop up anywhere in the universe in no time. Look at this picture. Because of all pervasiveness, the Anu-Chit consciousness is everywhere in the universe, but is observable in that place another conscious eye looks at it. The free will of a particle gets restricted. Why? Because the other will, which is much stronger consciousness, curbs its degree of freedom. See, I'm virtual to you. I'm not physically present. You are seeing me through thousands of pixels on the screen. Their consciousness are much less than that of yours. So the pixels are not vanishing. If you have not understood, rewind and listen 1 second. See, you have free will to rewind. Heisenberg's theory of uncertainty. You try to know position, forgo the knowledge of momentum. This needs an explanation with the help of the formula. Momentum is mass into velocity. It's a combination of scalar and vector quantities. Those who know relativity will understand this is getting into the concept of space-time. I'll avoid this in this lecture. Understand it in small terms. Position depicts the state of mind. Momentum depicts its manifestation. Look, right now there are 4 people listening to me live. Can I tell with certainty their position of mind looking at their faces? If you have not understood, rewind and listen again. Now go back to the formula. Here, there is something else, h, the Planck's constant. This is the smallest possible distance between 2 entities. I'll explain this in level 4 in the concept of entanglement. Now let's move to level 3. Everything at the same time are both wave as well as particle. The consciousness, when manifested, always must have a shape. Otherwise, the universe would not have been observable. Nothing would have been observable. But every physical form has a subtle wave component. In the language of scriptures, the physical body is called sthul and the subtle body is called sukshma. The sthul gets manifested from the sukshma. If you want pure science, the subtle space-time gets worked to form all interstellar objects. Refer to Einstein's proposition. Now finally, level 4. The most amazing of all, entanglement. When anything manifests, it does so in duality. One is the object and other is its reflection. In scriptures, it's called bimb and pratibimb. See, in our day-to-day life, reflections are artificial. What you do, your reflection does the same. But when a particle manifests, their reflections are purely natural. No matter how far you are from an artificial mirror, your reflection will behave exactly similarly. But it will take time. Why? Light particle from your body will hit the mirror and come back. You have to give light time to come back. So the artificial reflections depend on light. But that reflections, which we called entanglement, is not dependent on other medium, any medium. Bimb and pratibimb are both equally conscious. Anuchit is the reflection of Vibhuchit. To wind up, read the scriptures and see, even at the time of Yog Nidra, Kal Shakti remains outside to help in this natural reflection. So every particle has an entangled conscious dual. Now think over it and learn to respect scriptures.